I am reviewing a comic by a degenerate today. This is Green Lanterns issue 63 by Ron Mars. And it is a shame that Ron Mars is such a prick because he wrote some okay comics. This one, it stars my two least favourite Green Lanterns. This is Kyle, he was the main Green Lanterns at this point, and this one is Jordan Halbert, the original Green Lanterns. Well, this is when he was being a villain, when he was being an anti-hero, and honestly, this is the only time that I have ever found the character interesting, when he was being, or like, he had a god complex and he wanted to fix the world. And a lot of people don't like that. They think that it came out of nowhere and it ruined a classic character. But the thing is, Jordan was never that interesting. Like, the most interesting aspects of it was when he like had a hint of being quite dark. Like, for example, he had sex with an underage alien, which is paedophilia. He had an Inuit friend who he called Pieface, which is racist. And then he would always get angry whenever Carol Ferris broke up with him, which is suggesting that he is a violent man and he has anger issues. And I think making him into a villain was the most interesting thing to do. It finally made the character have a little, like, three-dimensional. It made him less of just like a bland cutout of a hero and made him into a fully fledged character. This issue is mostly a fight issue, and what's happening is Jordan, he has shown up at Kyle's house and he wants the Green Lantern's ring back for himself. And it's really well written, actually, because they make it seem like Jordan is completely sincere, and they make you feel a bit of sympathy for him when he says stuff like, oh, I just want the ring back because being Green Lanterns was the only thing I was good at, and I really want to get back to being a good person. And the clever thing is, despite all this write-up saying that he's changed and stuff, his actions will eventually prove that they do not match his words. You can become a comic book artist if you are a left-wing Twitter user. There's an advert there for some Batman Year 1 books. I think I had this one when I was growing up. It was one of my first comics, this Riddler one. Because I remember fancying his henchwomen, Query and Echo. So yeah, the thing is, the minute Kyle says, no, you can't have this ring, Jordan immediately gets violent and he puts on his villain costume and starts fighting. And this is a really good image of him. I really like this costume as well. It's got a cape. And then they start fighting, and the Smurf, he's like, oh, well, this won't do, and he teleports away. And they all think that he's just ran away like a coward. But what he has really gone to do, he has gone to go and get the Justice League. He starts off getting Division, while the Green Lantern sisters are still fighting. And then he goes to get Aquaman, and I don't know which run this is referencing. But if anyone had made Aquaman get into a relationship with her instead of Amber Heard, then I am simply not interested in reading this run. It is incorrect and wrong. So they're fighting, and I like this bit here. Kylie makes a green dinosaur, and Jordan, he is like, is this your way of trying to tell me that my time has passed, that I'm a dinosaur? You know, people say they didn't go extinct, they just evolved. And he smashes through the dinosaur construct. And then, this is my favourite page, Black Canary, and she looks phenomenal. She's gorgeous. And the Smurf shows up, and he's like, are you Black Canary? I need your sonic scream. Sorry, I lost the scream. And then he's just really rude. He just goes, well, you're not good then. And then she takes off her wig, and I'll be honest with you, I love Black Canary. I think she might actually be my biggest DC crush. I absolutely love her. I think she is beautiful. I really, really like her. But I am not entirely crazy about the idea that she wears wigs. This has been something that has been canon since like the 60s. And the thing is, I don't understand why she doesn't just dye her hair blonde and save putting on the wig. Like, blonde Black Canary, gorgeous. But short black hair Canary, well, she's still gorgeous, like, obviously, but she looks so much better with black hair. Not that I'm saying that she looks ugly there. She's, just really love Black Canary. And I tell you what, The Black Canary from the from the Arrow TV shows, the one that went on to be in Legends of Tomorrow, that one, she is perfect. She is the best Black Canary. Like, she will always be my Black Canary. I think they have cast a black woman as the Black Canary. So that is a bit of a racist casting. They just saw Black Canary and they went, oh, well, it needs to be a black woman. But this and the one from Legends of Tomorrow, this is my Black Canary. I love her. She's beautiful. She's a gorgeous. She's a total knockout bombshell. So the Green Lanterns are still fighting while the Smurf goes and gets some other Justice League, like the Flash. And there's an advert there for Superman, the Man of Tomorrow, triumphant returns. I wouldn't mind reading this comic. It looks good. And then we have got an advert for Stephen Hawkman there as well. I wouldn't mind reading this either. I'm quite interested in getting into Stephen Hawkman's comics. And then what happens is, Jordan, he makes a giant green construct of himself when he used to be Green Lanterns. And the Smurf, he goes and gets Stephen Hawkman. And that is clever advert placement, that, actually, because he's on the next page. And the giant Jordan Halbert smashes Kyle and knocks him out. And finally, the Smurf gets Green Arrow. And just as Kyle is defeated by Jordan Halbert, the Justice League show up. There they are. And I'll be honest with you, I don't understand the Smurf's reasoning for getting these ones, because he has forgotten Superman and Wonder Woman. They would be really useful in this fight. But it is to be continued. And I will have the next part up later on today. And finally, we have got this advert here. Strangers in a Strange Land. Sovereign 757. By Chris. Not interested. This is a good comic though. It's a good little fight issue. I enjoy it a lot. I think it's well written as well. The way they do a kind of bait and switch with Jordan Halbert. It is a good issue. I rate it 7 thumbs up.